Hi. Is your hair flat? Well, bump it up. No. Actually, don't. The bump-its don't work. And when I will analyze this commercial, I will tell you why. The bump-its appeal to many women, whether your age is 10 or 50. Either way, you can be appealed to the bump-its. I can tell that the bump-it appeals to many because if you are just a little girl wanting to do your hair and you see all the other girls like age 16 doing their hair this way, you're always going to want to do your hair that way. But even if you're 40 and you want to do your hair, this could be very appealing too, just because it's the in style right now. The bump-its are always on any network channel. They don't have one specific one. Whether you want to find them on MTV or whether you want to find them on Nick, Nickelodeon, Disney Channel, or any other channels, they're probably on it. The time of day is also very, very open. Whenever you are watching TV, you can either see it at 7 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the day, or 2 o'clock in the morning. I think that it is broadcasted all day, every day, and on any channel just because they know they have a very wide audience that they can appeal to. The commercial is only 30 seconds long, consisting of just showing you what to do and how to order it. There are no demographics that might find this advert offensive or in poor taste. Unless you don't like getting your hair done, you won't find it in poor taste. The commercial for the bump-its is very open. I don't see any age groups that wouldn't appeal to it. Many age groups would be fine doing this. There's nothing offensive, and there's nothing I find against the bump-its that I wouldn't let any of my small family members or anyone else not watch it. Do I like the product? I do not like the bump-its. I bought them and I thought, okay, well, this is going to be perfect. This is what I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to try that. Well, you're going to be strongly disappointed if you think they're actually going to work. You think, oh, I'm going to get a bump-it and my hair is going to be huge and everybody's going to comment on it. If the comments you want are how you can see the bump-it and how you know it's there, then go ahead and buy them. Now, I will show you why they do not work. The bump-its come in 3 sizes. They come in a small tiny one, a medium one, and an extra large one. First of all, I'll show you the small one. The small one is basically for your bangs, if you just want to get that tiny little bump right there. Now, when you're doing this, you just grab a small piece of your hair. You then take a brush. You don't have to if you don't want to, but then you slightly back tease your hair. Once you're done, you just take the bump-it, put it right at where your hair is at, and let it lay over. If you would like to bobby pin it, that would be fine. Now, as you can tell, I'm done, but this looks horrible. It's going to the side, it's going over, and all the time you can see the bump-it. Usually you can see the little brown specks that come from it. Now, this is just the small one. I usually never use the small one, but I do sometimes use the medium one. Now, the medium one is a little different, being as that you need to put it back further in the back of your head. Now, the first thing you do, just like the small one, is take the crown of your hair, take it, brush it, and then back tease it. You then put the bump it in your hair and lay it over it. Now, once again, I'm done. But, as you can tell, you can't see it. You don't know it's there. If I leave my hair like this, you don't know it's there. You can't see it. But, on the back, it just looks like I have a weird bump coming out of my head. Now, I have found that using these bumpets, also, there is the extra large, which, the same thing, you just take the hair back there, and then put it under it, but these would be for the very, very volumizing, and you still can't really see it. Now, one thing that I have found is, if you would like that volume, all you really have to do is get a back teasing brush. They can be found anywhere. I found this one at Skyway. Just take the hair that you want to use and just back tease it. Very easily, just back tease it. And back tease all the hair around it, and you'll have the perfect volume and the perfect size. Whether you want it bigger or smaller, you can just keep back teasing. And I swear you'll love it, just as much as you would the bump it. Now that I've showed you the bump its, you can go get them or not. I would advise not to. But if you would like to watch the commercial or buy them, you can go to www.bighappyhair.com.